In this video, I'll show you how to create a floor plan in AutoCAD. And in this video is more of showing you like quickly like the different commands I would be using. So I'm assuming you know a little bit about AutoCAD. I will mention all the commands I'm using and the workflow. But really the goal here is just to show you a little bit of the workflow that goes into designing a floor plan, at least my like our personal workflow here at JCAD. Okay, so I already started an empty drawing and I have my drafting settings already set up here on the bottom. And one more thing to mention is that the unit, I just made sure that I have the unit set up to architectural. And the way I exit this window is by typing UN on the keyboard, then I clicked enter. This window popped up and then I chose architectural. Okay, and then we're gonna hit OK. All right, I'm gonna be using polyline to start the drawing. And just one more thing to mention, I'll pinpoint some of the commands for you on the interface, but I'll mostly be using shortcuts. So I'm gonna use polyline, which is under the home ribbon in the drawing section, and it's this icon right here. But I'm gonna use shortcuts, so I'm gonna type PL to start the command. And then here I'm just gonna start just anywhere. I like to start in this area of the model area in AutoCAD, so I'm just gonna click anywhere. And then here I'm thinking of doing like 40 feet by 30 feet space. Okay, something like this. And then I'm gonna reference back to this point and go up and then close back to here. And I'll click enter to finish the command. Then I'm just gonna do an offset to like pinpoint the exterior wall thickness. So I'm just gonna click on this line, click to the outside, and that gives us the thickness of the exterior thickness of these walls. Okay, or sorry, the thickness of the exterior walls. And then here I'm just gonna use the ray command, which is an infinite line or a semi-infinite line in AutoCAD, and I'm just gonna use it like as a reference. I'm just gonna drop one here to the bottom, and then I'm gonna select it and I'm gonna copy it to the right. For example, let's say, I don't know, 15 feet, for example. Okay, and then I'm gonna do another one, another ray from the top. Let's actually copy this one from here, from this corner to here. I'm using the copy command. I'm typing CO. If you want to know where it is on the top, let me point for you. It's right here under the home ribbon. In the modify section, here's the icon for the copy command. Okay, so let's do this again. So let's copy the ray. Again to the left, let's do this time a little bigger, maybe 17 feet. Okay, so now we have that. And I'm gonna use the measure tool, which can be found here again in the home ribbon. Really, majority of the commands you'll be using in AutoCAD are under the home ribbon. So from here, I'm gonna go to utilities, then go to measure, and then I'm not gonna use the first icon. I like to use this one called distance. I'm gonna choose that. And then I just want to see how much space I have between these two rays. I have 8 feet here, and then here I have 17, and then here, if I do it again, distance, okay, 15 feet, that's not bad. Okay, I'm gonna do another ray over here, and I'm gonna extend it to the outside, and then go to that direction. By the way, the ray command, to find it, it's also under the drawing section, under the home ribbon. If you click here, it's this one pretty much, ray. Okay, I'm gonna click on that, and I'm gonna do another one just for this end. And then this ray, I'm gonna copy it down, let's say 6 feet. Okay, and then I'm gonna copy it. Let's copy actually the upper one. I'm gonna copy down by 14 feet, for example. Okay, so now we have these rays. They are on top of our the walls that we already draw. I'm gonna select all of them, and I'm gonna change their color to gray, so that way it might not be visible on your end. Let me choose a different color, maybe a light, for example, blue, right here, maybe a darker blue. I think this is good. Okay, so now I have these guys, and they're kind of indicating spacing for me. So I know here, for example, I can do a bedroom and another bedroom over here, and in between them I can have a bathroom. But I think I'm gonna add a little bit more bathroom. I think I want to add one more bathroom to the master bedroom on the right. And let me double check. I'm forgetting the dimensions. So this is 17. So I think we can move this a little bit to the left, let's do 1 more foot. Okay, and then here let's measure the distance again from here to here, 8 feet. Okay, so now I'm just gonna draw a polyline, let's say from here to here. Then I'm gonna go up. This is a little too much. Let's do 4 feet. Then I'm gonna go here, here, and here. Okay, so now we have that. Let's say I have a bathroom over here, and then I have another bathroom over here. So let's measure again to see how much do I have here. 10 feet. Okay, so maybe we will need to move this 1 foot down, and then these guys, I'll move them down as well by 1 foot. I could have selected the whole thing and moved it down. Alright, then I'm gonna do a polyline. I'm gonna come down here by, let's do 5 feet. Then here and here. And then I'm gonna basically draw another polyline on the other side, right here. And then up to here, here, and here. And I'll click enter. And then this one, I'll just push it 5 inches upwards just to indicate the interior, the wall thickness over here. Right, so we have all of this so far. What I can do here, I can use the rectangle command. And rectangle, you can find it up here under the home ribbon. And then I'm gonna click on it and start, and I'm just gonna tell it to go all the way here to the corner. Then I'll select it and I'll push it up by 5 inches. And then I'll push it again to the right by 5 inches, and that will indicate this room, pretty much the master bedroom. Okay, and I'm gonna do another rectangle over here, and then I'm gonna push it up by 5 inches, and then another 5 inches here. There we go. Now we have something like this. Let's say this bathroom is connected to the master bedroom, and this one is connected. It's like basically shared. It's the guest bathroom, pretty much. All right. So everything looks good so far. I'm just wondering where I want to put the closets for these for these rooms. So let's see here what we can do. We can actually put the closet here and here, here and here. I don't think the flow will look nice, so let's think of something else. Okay, I think I have a better idea. I'll just get rid of this bathroom over here and this one, and I'll get rid of this ray. It's unnecessary right now. So here, let's see how much we have again. So this is 8 feet. I guess I'll make this a little wider. I'll move it here 1 foot, and maybe another 1 foot on this room as well. Okay, and then I'll move this, I'll adjust it as well to be 1 foot here, like this. And I guess these lines as well, I'll make it maybe this one needs to go back by 5 inches. This one I can attach it and then push it back by 5 inches, and that gives us that. So here what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna use a polyline. Gonna go up by 5 inches, and then from here 5 inches again, or just reference it pretty much. And then instead of doing this way, let's just measure it one more time. So this is 9 foot 2 inches. So maybe let's push this just a little bit more. Let's do another 10 inches, and this one the same, and then this one also maybe a little too much. Let me measure here from here to here, 3 inches. Let's push it by 2 inches here, and then let's select this line. I want to see how long is this. Instead of using the measure tool, I'll actually just select the polyline, and then by putting the cursor on one of the corners, I'll be able to see the dimensions that make that polyline. And you see this is like 10 feet right now, which is what I want really. So here let's do this. I'm gonna do a polyline from the middle. I'll go up by 5 inches, and then here reference to that point, then click here, then reference this one, and here we go. So now we have this. So now we have, like, this is gonna be like a bathroom, but let me make this, let me see how big is this. It's too long, so 10 feet, 7. So let's make it 4 feet shorter. Okay, something like this. And let's say I mirror this to the left side, or I copy it, and then here we're gonna just push this one another 5 inches, and this one we can just literally just move it pretty much like this. Okay, and this one we can just push it, stretch it up here. Okay, and now here in the back I can do walk-in closets pretty much, and I'm gonna use the rectangle over here. I'm gonna reference this point and go up. Then I'm gonna stretch this by 5 inches, and then from here we can do, let's see how much we have in here. So let me do let's do the measuring. Actually, let's do this. So 3'7", a little too small. 3'7" might not be enough for a walk-in closet. Let's see this one, 6'7". So let's make this 7 inches shorter, and this one 7 inches longer, and the same for this one, like this. Now let's see how big is this. 4'2". Okay, I think this is much better, and we can make it a little wider. Let's put the cursor over here, 5 foot. So let's make it like a better walk-in closet. Maybe let's expand it. Actually, we can expand it the opposite direction. We can expand this up to here, and then this rectangle we can get rid of it, and then we can do, let's extend this a little bit more, maybe another 6 inches. Let's verify 5'11", so I'll add just 1 more inch. And this master bathroom, since it's a master, like, it's better to make it pretty big, pretty much. And then here we can stretch this a little bit, like here, maybe like by 1 foot. Actually, we can even stretch it some more. We can do it all the way to here, actually. Okay, so that way we would have a door going in this way, like literally a door here, and a door here, and a door going to this bedroom pretty much. Okay, and then I'm just gonna do a polyline. I'll go down, and then here this is 4 feet, so I will tell it to go down by 3'7" to include the wall thickness. Then I'll go up here, and then this is gonna be 15 feet too. Okay, and then I'll reference back this point, then back to here. Okay, and I think for now we can actually get rid of these trays. They were good references, we had them. I think I'm happy with what we have here. And I think we have an extra wall here. I think I'll get rid of it for now, and then we can do something else. We can just do a polyline here, come down, then come down to here, and then go back and connect. Okay, and then here I can add just now the walk-in closet in the back. I will do 5 inches from here, then I'll go to here, and then I'll push this by 5 inches to the left. Okay, so far so good. We can get rid of this tray, and now we have like the general outline of the space. Let's say I want to add a text in here. I'm gonna add a text to say like this is bedroom, guest bedroom. I'm gonna do everything in caps, bedroom, and then you see the text is very, very small. It's not gonna work, so we will have to go to the text style to modify that. But I actually already have something set up. I have my text styles already, so I'm gonna go to my earlier drawing open. This is our JCAD template. I'm gonna copy some stuff from it. I'm gonna copy these text styles over here. I'm gonna use some of them, so I'll just actually right click, do a clipboard. I'll do a copy, then go back to the drawing we have right now, and I'm gonna right click, and I'm gonna go to clipboard, and I'm gonna say paste, and I'm just gonna paste them somewhere here. I like to paste any reference materials and information on the left side of the drawing, and the right side here, like the right side of the green vertical line that we have here. All right, so now that we have these guys already loaded in the project, by the way, I'll leave you a link to get these textiles if you'd like to use them in your project. Right, so from here I'm gonna go to annotate. I'm gonna switch to current textile. I'm gonna switch to JC48 because this one will work for like a 1/4 inch scale. And then I'm gonna now do the text again. I'm gonna start somewhere here, and then I'm gonna say bedroom, and I'm just gonna make sure the text is in the center. Okay, and here we go. This is a bedroom, and then I can copy it now to several places like this here. Okay, so this is bedroom, this is gonna be master bedroom, for example. And then here, this is gonna be master bathroom. Okay, and this is just gonna be a bathroom. We might modify these spaces once we put the fixtures. This might not be a perfect fit, but for now at least, let's indicate what the spaces are. So here I'm gonna say walk-in closet, and I'm gonna click enter, and I'm gonna delete that and just copy this one from the left to the right. All right, so now we have all of this here. Let's say here we have the living room. Oops, I'm gonna do text edit right now for this text. Then here I'm gonna say living room, and then this one, let's say dining room, and then the left one is gonna be just the kitchen. Okay, so now I know like what all the spaces are gonna be, and I can delete these lines, these sketch lines. All right, so now we have all of this. Let's see, we have everything. One thing I like to do usually is to join all the polylines. So I'm gonna select these guys and I'm gonna join them. So that way they're one closed shape and everything else looks really good to go. And we can move to the next step, which is adding doors and windows now to this floor plan. Okay, and to add a door in this project, I usually like to use the blocks provided by the Autocad software, and to access them you can just go to the view ribbon up here and then go to tool palettes, and then from here, oops, I have the wrong list active right now. Let me right click. Let's see, and let's show us the annotation and design. Okay, so when you open it, if you don't know how to set this up, you should be seeing this like originally when you open it. What I had earlier here, I have like our own libraries of blocks that we use in our projects. Like so, these were loaded over here. We're gonna use them and look at them maybe later. But for now, let's go back to the main one, annotation and design. Then from here, I'm gonna switch from annotation. I'm gonna switch to architectural, and this is like this one. Basically, it has all the different blocks that AutoCAD has in the software, and then from here you can just choose door and burial from the top, and I'm just gonna drop it anywhere. Okay, and then I'm gonna select it, and then I'm gonna move it to the corner. Then I'm gonna move it to the right by 3 inches, for example. And then here, what's really cool about these blocks that are provided by AutoCAD, especially the architectural ones, they are actually dynamic blocks. And a dynamic block has all these controls that you see here. So I can flip the direction of this door in and out, like the swing direction. And then from here, I can choose the open angle. And then from this arrow, I can modify like the width of this door. So I'm gonna choose 2 feet 6 over here. Okay, and then even here on the bottom, I can choose how thick, like what's the wall thickness where this door sits. So I'm gonna switch it to 5 inches over here. All right, and then I'm just gonna copy it from this corner to this corner. Okay, and maybe to let's just drop it here actually, and then we will rotate it. Now I'll rotate it, and I like to rotate the door from the swing point. I'm gonna slide up like this. Then I'm gonna move it from this corner to this corner. Then I'll move it up again by 4 inches, for example. Okay, and then what I can do, I can mirror it to the other side as a master bedroom. There's a middle point here for this polyline, so I'll use that as my reference. And then for the mirroring, I'm just gonna say, no, do not erase the source object. Okay, so we have that in here, and let's do one more copy. Let's say here we're gonna have the entrance over here, so I'm just gonna add this door here, and let's say we want to mark the entrance, like make it a little bit more visible and more dominant. So from here, from the middle point, I will extend out by 3 feet, for example, and then let's do 3 feet to the right. Okay, and then we can select this, and I'll slide it to the left by 3 feet again. Okay, and then I'm gonna offset it by 6 inches because this is gonna be representing the exterior wall. Then I'll select this polyline, slide it to the inside, slide this point over here. Then I'm gonna use the trim command. Okay, and trim in the AutoCAD 2021, they updated the command. So now you don't need to click enter twice to select all the edges. You can just start it and you could quickly click on edges and you'll be able to get rid of them pretty much. And that now, that's how we were able to quickly define the entrance over here. Maybe make it a little bit wider. So I'll select these guys. I'll slide this by 2 feet here and this one by 2 feet. Oops, I think I made a mistake. This one by 2 feet. And this one, oh, we don't have them joined. That's why not everything moved together. So I'll do undo. I'll join everything together. And then now here I'll do 2 feet. And then this one by 2 feet. And then let's do the other side by 2 feet. Like this. Okay, and then now I can move this door to the entrance. Probably gonna have a double door here, or I'm gonna have like a door and then we'll have windows on the sides of it. And then this door, I'll make it much bigger. I'll make it 3 feet, and then I'll move it here to the middle point. Let's move it back to the interior middle point, and then I'll move it to the left by 18 inches. That way it's exactly on the center. Okay, so now we have I marked mostly all of the doors. Let's actually mark the openings in the walk-in closet. So let's do here a polyline. I'm just gonna extend here by 10 inches, for example, or let's do 12 actually. Maybe a little bit more. Let me move this line down by 6 inches, and then I'll do another polyline from this point up. I will slide by 4 inches, and then I will trim this opening right here, and maybe this one right here, and get rid of this edge. And then these guys, I will just copy them to the other side like this, and then I'll trim and this edge right here and this one, and then I'll select everything and join them together. That way this entire shape is all connected, and the same for this one here for the master bedroom and the walk-in closet. All right, and now I'm gonna start adding the windows to this space. So let's start from the entrance here. Let's do this one. Gonna slide here by 6 inches, and then I'm gonna offset by 2 feet to the left, and then I'm gonna mirror it to the other side like this. And I'm just gonna add like a simple polyline in between them to indicate that this is like a window. And then here for the living room, we didn't place everything yet, but let's say we have like 2 wide windows on this side, and then we have like a large sliding door over here. So let's say here 2 feet from this side. Actually, let's keep the windows more to the corner. So I'll delete. Let's actually put one here. Let's delete this line. Let's just do a simple one. Let's do 6 inches, and then I'll offset by 3 feet to the right, and then I'll do the same from the other side. So let's say 6 inches here, and let's copy here by 3 feet as well. Let's say we have actually a fireplace over here. Let's do a polyline here to indicate the middle point. So this is the middle point of this entire segment, but I want the middle point between these 2 windows. So what I'll do, I'll indicate it over here, and then I'll indicate like a vertical line like this. Okay, and I'll get rid of this, and I'm just gonna add the glazing to the windows. Okay, and then this line right here, I'm just gonna offset it by 2 feet, 1 tab to the right and 1 tab to the left, and then I'll get rid of it. And then I'll do a polyline from this corner here. Let's say we go outside for the fireplace by 18 inches. And then I'll do here to this point, and I'll get rid of the references. And I'll offset now by 6 inches like this. And then I'll extend these guys to here, and then I'll trim this portion here and here. And then let's just add a line over here. Okay, and then let's join all of these lines together. And then this one right here, let's say we push it a little bit out, let's say by 12 inches to represent like the stone piece of the fireplace. Let's do something like this. Okay, And this opening for a fireplace might be too big, so let's just do, maybe let's make it a little bit shorter. Actually, that's fine. Let's just keep it like this for now. Okay, and then from here, let's add like a patio door here on the right side. So I'm gonna do a polyline from the left. I'm gonna do 3 feet from here. Then I'm gonna do 3 feet from the bottom. Okay, and then let's see how wide is this. I'm gonna measure using a polyline. I'm gonna click from here to here. So this is 9 feet. Perfect. So let's imagine this like a 3-panel sliding door. Okay, glass sliding door. So I'm gonna do a polyline, and I'm gonna do 1.5 inches, and then I'm gonna do 3 feet, and this is like gonna represent 1 panel of the sliding door. Okay, up to this point. Then I'll copy it 2 times from this point to this point, and then from this point to this point. And now these guys, I can just move them pretty much to the inside here, and then maybe move them a little bit more to the left side, maybe by 1/2 inch. That way they're kind of in the middle, and then I'll trim between the walls, so that way it looks like we have a sliding door over here on the right side. All right, so far so good. We have all of this. We did the windows for the living room, the entrance, and then the master bedroom. Let's add some windows over here as well. I'm just gonna do 2 side windows over here, one over here and here, and then we'll do a wide one over here. Okay, so here and here, here and here, and I guess we'll do the same for the other bedroom. We'll do 2 windows over here and then 1 here in the center. Okay, so let's do that. So here's a polyline. We will do 6 inches from this corner, and then we will offset it by 3 feet to the left, and then I'm gonna select it and I'm gonna mirror it to from the right side to the left side, and I'm gonna do a polyline like this and then like this. Here we go. We have these 2 windows, and then let's say I want a window in the center over here of this master bedroom. I'll click from the middle point to here, and then I'll do an offset. Let's do like a really wide window for the master bedroom. So I'll offset this by 3 foot to the top and 1 time to the bottom. And here we go, we have that. And then I'll get rid of this reference line, and then I'll do a polyline over here. Okay, so that's that. And let's do the same on the other side for the other bedroom. Let's do 6 inches here, and then let's click enter to start polyline again. Here's another 6 inches, and then let's offset by 3 feet to the right, to the left, and let's do a polyline that connects between them. And here we go, we have that. All right, so far so good. For the kitchen, let's also do let's do probably like a really wide window over here. Let's say we want to create a bay window, so I'm gonna reference this middle point up here, up to here, and then I'm gonna reference it up by, for example, 18 inches like this, and I'll go 2 feet up, then I'll select it and I'll slide it down, and the total should be like 48, and then from here I'll do 45 lines. Okay, and I'll get rid of this, and then I'll offset by 6 inches since this is an exterior wall. But first let's join everything, and then let's actually extend these guys to the inside. Okay, and then let's offset by 6 inches. Here we go, and then let's trim. Let's trim this edge right here, and here we go. And then I'll select everything and join them together. All right, and now let's do like a windows here. So I'm gonna connect from here to here, from here to here, and this one we can just mirror it. So let's do an offset here by 12 inches. Maybe we don't have enough room. Actually we do. So this is like a window here, and then let's select the whole thing, and then let's mirror it from the middle point up to there, and then let's do another offset by 1 foot from here to here. Actually that's too little. Let's do 18 inches from here to here. So like this, and here we go. We have a window, and then we can have like the sink like here pretty much. Actually, we can have it over here. We can have the counter rotate like around this area. Okay, so far so good. We have the all the doors, we have all the walls, doors and windows, and we have like general indicators of where the space is. Okay, and the next step would be to start adding like blocks pretty much for the furniture, for the bedrooms, and fixtures and equipments for the bathroom and the kitchen, and I will show you that in the next time.